This is Thrillville, off the rails. We're here on, well, Xbox Series X, diving into this park management, exploration, excitement sort of game. Be sure to like the video, subscribing is great as well. So what are we getting here? It's like sub 720p at 30 FPS, it seems like, auto HDR. And yeah, what you do is you are going about managing a park, and you can play the games, you can experience the games, you can interact with them, and it's kind of like you're doing a bunch of like mini games. So you've got you've got like the main park building, park management, and then you're able to kind of go in and interact with that park. So it's kind of the fun of a, park builder mixed with the fun of actually playing around and living in your park. So I wouldn't say it's necessarily like perfect at everything it does, but it can be quite fun. And I actually do have a few little park areas, because I got like a bunch of different parks you get to experience and play. And it's been a long time since I played this, because I did play it on the 360. I thought the idea was cool. I always enjoyed, park-type builder games when I was younger on, like, the PC and stuff. And I saw Thrillville as being something, possibly quite fun, quite enjoyable. And, yeah, I actually did quite like playing it. I thought this was a pretty cool experience. You get the hybridness of, hey, you're playing a park building game, but you're also playing a bunch of other games that, like I said, come across as a bit like a bunch of mini games. It's fun, it's easy going, it's engaging, it's got a lot of little things that you can do, a lot of little management details, and we'll obviously be showing that all off and talking about it as we continue to display what this has to offer. But yeah, this is like a whole, kind of shooter game here, just thrown into the middle of like a park builder. And there was also like, there was Thrillville, and then this is like, I guess the follow-up continuation kind of thing to that, if that makes sense, because there was, this is off the rails. So they definitely did have a range of different ways for you to experience the game. And there's usually like some intensive music, which I think is custom music for the game. I don't know, I turned it off just in case, but it's like Thrillville, and it's kind of fun to listen to that. And it's kind of like an easygoing, fun time. It's perfect for like all types of audiences to dive in here and play this. It's really, really accessible, is mostly what I'm trying to get across. I don't think anyone would find this to be too much or too intensive. It's just a good, easygoing experience. I'm trying to get up here and get this capsule. And I'm trying to also end this mode here so that we can get back to the park stuff as well. They got a lot of different guns in this place. I gotta say, it's actually kind of impressive. I didn't expect to get pulled into a full game like this, but yeah, I'm kind of digging this. This is okay, I guess. You got the duo guns. I'm still looking for one capsule. Do you robots know where the capsule is? Just looking for one more, and we can call it on this battle. Huh. Where is this thing? Anyways, let's exit the minigame. And let's get back to what we were doing. Don't want to get too distracted. We did that for a bit too long. But you can do all kinds of things. Like you can paint your ride in different colors. You can manage things you can trick out, where you add little adjustments and stuff, like do different themes. There's also like the management side of things, and there's on top of this, there's like a management area that you can go into, and this management area will allow you to further customize certain things that are in the park. So this is alley ball. I think this might be a little bit easier to play because it's just like, you know, kind of throwing the balls. But this is what I'm saying is like it's a very like easygoing thing, right? Like you just kind of get to enjoy that feeling of going to your own park and playing games and completing missions and getting objectives done. It's kind of neat for what this experience offers. I think it's a lot of fun, and I can definitely see the younger audience kind of sitting here and having a good time with this. Like all these years later, why am I having so many issues kind of getting this over to the science stuff? That's not good. There we go. Hitting this too hard. I'm trying to hit it like lighter, but all I can hit is the top row. They give you like a whole minute on this? That's crazy. Anyways, we'll back out. You know, we don't want to show off too much of the mini games. I don't want to get too distracted because we want to show off like the park area, right? So you get all these different spots, and you can like zoom in a little bit if you want to like get a really intense angle. But there's also lots of, you know, people going around doing stuff. You've got different missions, you know, building things, creating stuff, doing the different competitions. Then there's the regular park management, the overview, the happiness, the thrill, doing park upgrades. You currently have no campaign running? Wow, that's just not a good idea. I've got 4,000. Let's start the marketing campaign. And you take out a loan. I have a loan? Do I have a loan? I don't know. Doesn't matter. We're going to elect to ignore that. And, yeah, okay, so then we can do researching, so you get, you know, rides unlocking faster. We could do like 500? There we go. So you do that stuff, and then you got your crowd. There's me. I don't know why I look like this. You can see all these different people doing their things. And there's the building option, so if you want to build things like carnival rides, you know, there's like a big list of things. You know, we can do like the pole star. Don't have enough power. Unlimited power already built. Okay, well that kind of takes the fun out of it. And then you could build your own coaster. You could do a pre-built one. There's racetracks where you can once again build stuff. You got different games you can add. Event Horizon too. That's funny. You know, robot like fighting stuff. So there's a lot of different like little mini game things you can grab, and then there's different stalls. So you have like a balloon stand, and you know, restrooms, and then you can see like my rides. So what rides do we already have? What do we need to build? You know, how much are we making for this stuff? And you can see your map of what you built with your park area. And then, like I said, there's multiple different like thematic park areas you can visit too, which are neat. You get to do different areas and do different challenges, which is kind of cool. So let's go to Usagiville, I guess. Actually, this is a ride. Can we just ride this? Yeah, I just wanna ride this. Then you can change the camera, change your position. Oh. You know, you get to be on a ride, right? Like, that's kind of cool and fun. As I said, younger audience, right? But this is kind of a neat thing that I don't think we really get with, like, oh wow, that is hard on the eyes. But, you know, we don't really get this with a lot of karting games, or, well, karting games. Sorry. Theme park building games, is you don't really get to experience what you're doing. It's a neat kind of, like, mix between things, if that makes sense, like a merge of stuff. And I think it definitely hits the mark. At least for me, it really did at the time. It was enjoyable. It was something a little bit more casual and easygoing. The excitement and the hype of building your park, and then mixing that in with the thrills of actually experiencing what the park has to do and what it has to provide for others. I think that's kind of cool. Has to do, makes no sense. But anyways, yeah, so this is another area here. A lot of robots going around. Is ever a paying customer, you know what I mean? So this is just like one of the thematic areas. The coaster. Oh, I'm assuming this is a coaster I made. Let me just jump the line because I'm better than everybody else, I guess. Everything loads really fast too, which is nice. Okay, is this coaster even finished? Uh-oh. Oh, that looks really fake. But it's cool, right? It's your own virtual amusement park that you get to enjoy. Amusement parks are expensive. Might as well get all the thrills without having to actually go and do anything. Okay. Didn't see that coming. I'm assuming my ride is not finished or something, or maybe it was just a thing to mess with people. I have no idea. So then we've got, I think there's a water coaster here. Let's see this one. Let's see what this has to offer. I love that that coaster just like ends. What was it? Maybe it was like a budgetary thing or something. The fact that you could just end your coaster and then people like soar off into the distance is so humorous to me. Yeah, it's like a log ride coaster. This is awesome. Again, like I made this stuff so long ago. Like I think this save is from 2008. So it's been, at the time of recording, 14 years since I last played this. Oh wow, it's always a discovery experience going back and, you know, seeing this kind of stuff. I think this is a pretty cool coaster. Look at me go here. I missed all the fast stuff, now it's slowing down again. And I had like a green and red kind of obsession going on. I can feel the vibration going. Something intensive is happening here. Yeah, very locked camera angles. But it kind of paints the picture of what you want for this type of thing, right? You get to do all this fun, crazy stuff. Well, this is good. And then you launch off. What was with me? The dingy coaster. The marketing campaign's over? Do we make our money back? Now, let's see what else we got out here. Fish going over. This is really, really cool. And then there's like Astroville. Oh, that's the thing that goes around in a circle. I love that ride. And then I think if we go to the HQ, yeah. So I believe if you go to the HQ, you should be able to go to different parks. So I think this is Thrillville Stunts. This is this one we're going to. And you can see that I've got different setups for different areas. Busy Drink Stall 3. Battleville. But yeah, they really have fun with it. They do quirky things. It's over the top. I would actually really, really enjoy a new Thrillville game. I think that would be a lot of fun. Like a racetrack or something going on there. The coaster. Yeah, it really makes me wonder if I actually finished any of the coasters I had.
How's it going?
How's it going? Mortimer makes what could be a disaster a really great...
You can do matchmaking too, that's funny. Gifts.
Our thrill rides are the best in the country.
I've tried them all and it's totally...
That's a funny thing. It's just being like this kid walking around telling you, you know, you should check out our one park or our one roller coaster. It'll blow your mind. Thanks, child. No, look at that. I definitely did some crazy building on this one. Lots of different coasters and things. Really takes me back, actually. A little bit. I think I had some fun. I think I had a good time with this one back then. Univomit here. I think, like, you know, definitely had some moments to it. Oh, there's like a bouncing one where kids just bounce up and down. That's got to be safe. Prospector's Stakeout. Okay. Hold up the cross. Okay. Yeah, you get to do these quirky games. Yeah, this would be a lot of fun if they could bring this back and do like a brand new modern Thrillville. I would be so down for that. I mean, we've got like Planet Coaster and stuff now, which is really good. We got like a machine gun here. Is that because there's too much for me to shoot? Gotta take out all the bottles. Like a shotgun? No, they definitely have some fun with this. What did we get a new gun? The machine gun is back! This is what I'm talking about, guys. Back to the pistol. I think I'm doing pretty good. I mean, I don't know what score I'm supposed to get. Double pistols. I'm having a blast playing this again. I just miss out on all these quirky games these days, I feel. We don't have experimentation like this, unless it's in the indie field. 4 stars? That's all? I guess I am a casual. Danger. I think we got another park we could show off too. Park select, and there's different trophies and stuff, and you gotta unlock all the different park options. Wow, that roller coaster just looks maniacal. CARNIVAL. Yeah, I got a balloon. You talk to the different people that are going here. Decent crowd density. I mean, it's kind of like jagged and not necessarily the most beautiful looking games, but it's ages respectfully well, I gotta say.
Is it just me, or is this place the dirtiest?
It is a Thrillville. I actually think this might have been even more complex than like Zoo Tycoon that came out like a gen later.
I can't believe this place is so dangerous.
Some chainsaw blades. Oh, look at that coaster.
Mechanics are doing an awful job keeping it safe.
We really did have it all out here. Although I think this park was just getting started. I hadn't really advanced it to the degree that I did the other ones, but well, that's a fun time. Look what we got here. This little speed racer thing. RC Wars. Oh, little racing cars and stuff.
Where's the drink?
Wow. True Thrillville action. And we haven't really done much, you know what I mean? Like we haven't really built things. Mostly just been kind of exploring, playing the game, showing off the management options. Like there's a lot of depth and complexity to what this game has to offer for people that want to manage the theme park, really.
Trash out of my way?
Multiple donut shops. See, can we build something weird like fizzy drink? Do we have a fizzy drink? We've got a burger place. We got a, what is that? I don't know if this would fit. Oh, it does, okay. There you go, fizzy drink number 3. And you can make this expensive. 75 cents with today's inflation? I don't know how much stuff was supposed to cost back then. $1? It's not really making much money. Wow, I didn't realize inflation was so bad. Oh, I didn't keep the changes.